Hello, welcome back to Called to Homeschool with me, your host and coach Meg Thomas, mother of seven, grandmother of one, been homeschooling for a couple decades now, and I love sharing all my insight, tips, and knowledge with you. So, welcome. Thanks for being here. Well, friends, December is right around the corner, and I wanted to do an episode of how to prepare you emotionally, mentally to homeschool in December without losing your mind. Now, I don't know if you see this, but every now and then I do a post where like how to homeschool in May or how to homeschool in December, and you swipe and the next slide says do whatever you want. So that is my very short answer of how to homeschool in December is do whatever you want. But you may want a little bit more, maybe some tips how to actually homeschool in December without losing your mind. So come on in, sit down, and let's dive in. Let's have some fun with this today. Okay, so let's dive in first with the thing that a lot of homeschool moms need to remember and hear repeatedly. You are not behind. Behind what? The made up imaginary line that somebody who doesn't know your child said is a good line. There's no such thing as behind. December also isn't the time to push through every single lesson plan, force a new math unit, or worry that your kids will forget phonics if you take a break. If your family is tired, distracted, or just ready to lean into the season, friend, I'm giving you permission and telling you that's okay. That is part of the most beautiful thing of homeschooling. Go at your own pace. You get to decide what this month looks like for your family. You are the principal, the teacher, the superintendent. You are all the things and the mom, which means you have full permission to pause, adjust, and enjoy. So let's also dive in. If you're like, Meg, you are ridiculous. That's fine. You can totally think that. But let's take a little reality check, shall we? You're not the only family slowing down this month. So I don't love comparison, but here I go. Because sometimes we need to see in public schools what they're doing, and that can make some moms feel a little bit better. But public schools in December are often filled with holiday parties, assemblies, Christmas sing alongs, movie days, cookie day decorating. It's festive and fun, but not always academically intense or even academically driven. So, if you're doing a few fun activities, baking, serving others, reading Christmas stories, or just making memories together, guess what? You are right on track. Now, this is also your choice to lean into the kind of learning that builds family culture and memories. So, here are some ideas for your school in December. One of them is to read Christmas stories. So this is a fun idea. Sometimes people will do advent calendars with books, and I don't even know if they're buying new books, but just wrapping up their own Christmas books and reading a new story. Totally can do that. Um, Wrapping all those books is not does not sound fun to me, but I've done that before where we just read a different book, and that was kind of fun. But just reading Christmas stories. So every morning, classics like The Best Christmas Pageant Ever, A Christmas Carol. I have a whole book list, and you'll see that of fun Christmas books you can do of just having a fun Christmas book read aloud. Um, you have serving as a family, visiting a nursing home, making cards, baking treats for your neighbors, doing, I don't know if it's all the US, but Sub for Santa, or finding a family that you could do a little Christmas for, or make something for, or go and serve. Do something fun. Now, doing Christmas school. So, friends, this is what I'm so excited about. So, the lesson plans that I've created for December are completely simplified. For all of science is just one book. For all of history is just one book. And for the other ones, like read aloud, you can just do one book. I have a suggestion. You can read your own Christmas books, or I have a bunch of suggestions from my Amazon book list of a bunch of different fun Christmas books you can read about. And then the arts, there isn't even a book to read with that. We just have lesson plans created there for you. So no book to buy. So all of these things will be super simple. you really could get away with just buying 2 books and then utilizing, Christmas books from around your house, neighbors, library, whatever, keeping it super simple, super cost effective, but really fun. So you read, like, it'll be like, read page 26. I don't know the page number off the top of my head, but read page number 26. Here's this real, like, short and sweet little message. And then here is a fun activity to do as a family. And it is just going to be so fun, so simple to help you to just keep that momentum going if you want to. If you want to keep Minute with Mom, fantastic. If you want your kids to do their individual learning, fantastic. And if not, you're just going to do family Christmas school and call it good. Because remember, there is no such thing as behind, and you get to do whatever it is you want. So, friends, as we go into December, don't complicate it. I love to remember to remind you to kiss. Keep it simple, sister, right? You can pick 1 or 2 fun traditions. You don't need to do 10. You don't need to say yes to all the Christmas activities, all the Christmas plays. Some people like to be involved with a lot of different things. If that fits your fancy, then be my guest. But a lot of times that overwhelms me and shuts me down. So, picking a few fun things that you will do as a family. I mean, so many just things you can keep it simple. Like I said, just reading stories, going out and just connecting as a family and having a lot of fun. Learning is happening all the time. So your kids are absorbing life, family rhythms, and faith, even when workbooks are closed. So, this is a great time to remind yourself why you homeschool. It's not to recreate school at home, it's to create a life of learning, joy, and connection. I've also had some friends talk about, too, for them, the reason that they're homeschooling is so that their children have a testimony and a belief in Jesus Christ, right? And so, what a perfect time of year to bring that back in. Homeschooling in December should, could, would, whatever word you want right there, can feel a little slower if you'd like, a little lighter, and a lot more meaningful. Let go of the guilt, let go of the shoulds, as I just tried to do. And you don't need to earn your Christmas break. Give your family and yourself the gift of rest, laughter, and togetherness. So, my challenge for you for December is to just do something that brings your family joy. Whether that is a full school, all of your stuff, it is my Christmas school, which will just be fun and lighthearted, or even lighter, where you're just reading one book and doing some fun traditions. You can watch the nativity as a family, baking, whatever it is, friend, you are doing enough. Your kids are learning more than you realize, and December is the perfect time to remember that homeschooling is not about checking boxes. It's about building a beautiful life together. Friends, have an amazing week. You can grab the lesson plans on my website, and I will talk to you next time.